I'm Bex. This is my face. Welcome back to my channel. So let's have a real quick talk about today's video. I had big plans. I was going to leap outside my comfort zone, try new things, get a little weird with it. It was gonna be so much fun. So I'm sure you figured by now that that is not the video you are going to see today. And that's because every time I sat down to create, it was just one disaster after another. I couldn't do anything right. It was so frustrating. So for the sake of my sanity, what little I had left of it, I pushed that project aside for another time. Don't worry, you're still gonna get to see that dumpster fire of a video, so hold tight. But for now, for today, I've decided to tackle something I'm a little more used to. You know, just like dive right back into my comfort zone. Food. I like to draw food. Whenever I'm at a loss for what to create, I nearly always venture back to drawing or painting food. It just makes me happy. And just look how beautiful this guy is. This perfect, beautiful banana peel. I love it. But all of these tasty treats are for another day. Today, I want to create something new, something fresh. I still want to step at least one toe outside of my comfort zone. So I decided today I'm going to use my gouache paints. I've dabbled a little with gouache here and there, but it's not a medium I'm super familiar with. I haven't used it a lot. So this is gonna be a good opportunity for me to try it out, see how it goes, get a feel for it. Maybe I'll be using it a lot more in the future, or maybe I'll hate it. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I wanna create two pieces, both desserts, obviously. So the first thing I do is I tape down my edges. That's gonna keep my paper from moving around, but I also like the nice clean border it's gonna give me when I'm done. Time for the sketch. I went with donuts for this first painting, mostly because they're fun, they're colorful, they're festive, they're sprinkles, but also because I have been craving donuts all week, and I may have bought myself a lot of them, and I may have eaten them
all in one day.
Don't judge me. So now the gouache. I actually really enjoyed using it. You know, like I've heard people describe it as a mix between watercolors and acrylic. And that's actually exactly how I would describe it after using it. I feel like it's the best of both worlds, right? It went down really smooth and vibrant. It dried really quickly, which was nice, but it also gave me like those subtle shifts and the soft edges that I associate with watercolors. So basically it felt like I was using acrylic, but to me it had more the look of watercolors, I guess, something like that. I am not really a fan of watercolors, so this felt much more approachable to me than using watercolors, so I'm very happy with it. The paint itself is super thick, so I did have to keep my brush wet or add a little bit of water to get a consistency that went down smoothly. It took some getting used to, there's a learning curve, but it was very enjoyable. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And just look at how cute these donuts turned out. I am so happy with them. I could just eat them up. Hey, real quick, before we get to the next painting, I want to take a minute to invite you to subscribe to my channel. We have a super good time here. I create a lot of art content. Sometimes I tell
Spookily stories.
Spookily. We get a little weird. It's a lot of fun. Mostly, I just try to have a good time, create some cool stuff, and just hang out with y'all. I post new videos every week, and I would love to have you here to hang out with me. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and leave me a cupcake emoji in the comments to let me know you've made it this far. Okay, back to the art. For my next painting, I wanted to do another dessert that I really, really love. Probably my most favorite dessert ever of all time, and that's cookies. I love cookies. Really, just about any kind of cookie. I love them all, except for pfeffernusse. I hate pfeffernusse so much.
I hate it.
Anyway, I wanted to do a kind of cookie that I've been craving all week. This video, the theme seems to be cravings. So as an adult, I've not had these cookies often, but as a kid, I had them all the time. They're the chocolate chip cookies that have like the little M&M type candies on top. I love them. I used to always eat the candies off the top first and then eat the cookie, and that it just made me really happy to have the little candies just pop out and I could eat them. I don't know, I just really loved it. So the painting was a little more difficult than the donuts, and that's because, you know, I've seen so many pictures of donuts, I've drawn and painted donuts before. It wasn't really something new, but I've never painted cookies before. I just wasn't really sure how to go about doing that or how to get that baked cookie texture on top. I did the best I could, and I think eventually it turned out kind of okay if you don't look at it too closely. So the cookies I used to eat when I was a kid had exactly 3 candies on top, which also made me happy because I like the number 3. But I wanted to go with more of like a homemade feel for these cookies, so I added candies just willy-nilly wherever my heart desired, and everything was going so great. And I was even getting that nice tape peeling footage, you know, that I try so hard to get every time. Until this. What even? I even used a different kind of tape so that this specifically wouldn't happen. I was so determined to fix it and have everything go well and to not have chunks torn out of my paper. I grabbed a glue stick and just, you know, stuck those bits right back down there, because that works, right? See, like nothing ever happened. Nothing did happen.
You saw nothing.
So what do you think? Let me know in the comments which painting was your favorite, and let me know what food you've been craving this week. I love you faces. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!